I made a video yesterday. It was really fuzzy and everything. So I wanted to make another one about Penny Hardaway, Bronny James, and the changing college basketball landscape. As I mentioned yesterday, Penny is out front to sign. He's offered Bronny James. I'm not saying that. And he does have some tie ins. LeBron, his dad, modeled his game after Penny during Penny's playing days. And also, Penny's son plays for Sierra Canyon with Bronny and the younger son. But the bigger impact is on the college basketball landscape. Uh, they mentioned Memphis offering. I heard Jalen Rose putting his bid in, trying to get Juwan Howard and the University of Michigan in. I heard of I think there was a time about 13 years back here in Memphis, highly recruited young man in Memphis, had a lot of coaches at the game. And they just told me the reaction of the coaches once Coach K or Coach Cal came into the stands. I see that same thing starting to be with guys like Penny Hardaway, Juwan Howard, and the guy that just made this big run. His name will come to me. He's coaching his alma mater at Seton Hall. It'll come to me in just a second. It'll hit me. But that new prototype of coach, I'm not trying to look. Everybody used to be a national championship with NIL being here and national championship talk being on everybody's lips. So few NBA players nowadays have won the national championship. Back in the day in the NBA, it was almost a prerequisite that, for you to be in the top of the tops, you had to make a startling national championship run. But that day is starting to change. Folks, when I heard the young man out of University of Florida has a problem with his health, and he has a $5 million Lloyd's of London policy, if that's the company. I didn't know that for sure, but a $5 million insurance policy that will pay him if he doesn't finish his career. The landscape is changing when $10 million a year becomes you call somebody making $10 million a year in the NBA as some of the underpaid. Hey, these parents want their kids to make it into the school. They're not concerned about the demands of the alumni, the demands of the school, the demands of the former players and everything else. They want their kids to make it to the next place. And what better person to make it to the next place? Holloway is his name. I can't think of his first name, but it'll come to me. What better person to get your son to the league or the grooming if it's a coach? You want somebody that's done it. I'm not saying you got to be in the NBA to be a good coach. That's foolhardy. But I'm just saying, have been in the NBA. But I think there are precursors to a person's ability in the game. You need some have done the game at a big level. And I'm not knocking any coach that hasn't played in the NBA by no means. But the recruiting stakes have gone on. 20 years ago, we didn't have all of these videos, all of these camps, all of these new leagues, and all of the new things that they're starting. And since if someone on the University of Memphis Facebook group said that, and probably saying as a 4-star, you could not say that Bronny, 4-star player, is a sure one and done. Well, let me bring some truth to that. That's true. Very informed observance. But for the nuance of LeBron wanting to play ball with his son, a once ever, that's his claim of the greatest. What if LeBron drives to the goal and Bronny rips him? What if LeBron dunks on Bronny? What if Bronny rips LeBron? It's never been seen in an NBA game. it takes what they're doing to another place. And I said, Bronny is going to be a one and done player. If LeBron has to buy his own team, he's going to make sure that Bronny makes it in one and done. The clock is ticking on LeBron. I believe the guy really can play to about 42 or 43 in the shape that he's in, but I don't want to see the guy on the court at 42 or 43. So we got a lot of new players coming up. These guys are gazelles. It's positionless basketball. You look at that 7'1", 235 person that you used to think would just post in the paint, and he's out here shaking and baking, and it's a crazy game. It would be like the Greek freak takes off after about 4 steps on the whole court. So look, the game is changing. Coaching will change. The prize is changed. They're less apt to look up at the banners that you got in your Coliseum than they are for the attention that they'll get, the attention of the scouts, and their possibilities of making it to the next place or making it to another level in the league. Look, that's our changing college basketball landscape. The Blue Bloods, Duke, Kentucky. I know it's fun coaching there, Louisville, and a few other select schools, UCLA. It's been great. But now these kids are a little smarter. They can go anywhere and have their star to shine. It's our new college basketball landscape. Have a great day.